Alright, this is the ToyWorld exclusive set that TF Source had at BotCon. It's a 2-pack that comes with comic-colored versions of Orion and Hegemon. They're Optimus and Megatron, as you can see here. And it's just going to be a quick review. We're just going to kind of go over the differences. I've already reviewed these guys, so I'm not going to do the transformations on camera, especially because I just don't want to deal with Hegemon on camera, really. And I've showed them off before. They're, you know, the figures themselves are not new. The color schemes are different in the exclusive set. And they come in this cool little, you know, old school Marvel comic looking box with the styrofoam inside, as is wont for. And there's a picture of the figures there on the back of the box itself. It kind of looks like the old Marvel Comics coloring. Inside is also what appears to be the instruction manual, the hard plastic bio cards with the art, and then some stickers like we've been getting with some of these, and maybe it looks like maybe a limited edition poster as well. And the accessories they come with is Hegemon comes with a purple, kind of a darker purple mace. The chain's up in there. You can separate it out. I'm trying not to open these bags because this was just sent to review, and they can maybe, you know, I don't want to open it in case they resell it to somebody else down the line. A little gold matrix and a blue energy axe that fits over Orion's hand. So that's what you get in the box, aside from the figures. You see, Orion's got an oddly purple, almost Galvatronish, Beast Wars Galvatronish color purple gun. The blue's a little lighter. The reds. We'll show them off in robot mode with the original figure, so you can see those color comparisons. The blue's a little lighter. The red's a little paler. Obviously, this gray is kind of a beigey gray versus like the solid gray of the original. And of course, Hegemon, like the black on the legs is actually like a really deep bluish color. This cannon has a slightly purplish tint to it. The gray is a little, again, it's that same kind of beigey gray as on Orion. He's got some red details. But otherwise, it's the same figure. The cap does easily remove if you don't want to have that on there. There's actually some detailing inside the barrel there as well. Let's go ahead and set that off to the side for the purpose of the review. So yeah, give me a quick minute here. We will do a quick little fade and transform these guys. Okay, fine. You're just going to lay down there. I had you balanced before. I don't know why. Now you don't. There we go. So we'll do a quick little fade here and come back with the robot modes. And here they are now in robot mode. And you can see, again, those same colors basically translate into the robot modes. But overall, like, they're not physically any different than the originals. They're just new colors. I really like the way, like, while I'm not a big fan of the purple gun, I like the way the colors pop on Orion. And I like the kind of bluish black on Hegemon, but there's something about Hegemon that just seems a little off. And I can't really quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's just the fact that he doesn't have a Decepticon symbol on him. I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, they're the same figures. They have all the same articulation as the originals. Like I said, it's a great way. Orion is kind of hard to find right now, so this is a great way to get a good version of Orion. Like I said, my only complaint on Orion really is I'd prefer him to have like maybe like a light gray gun versus this purple color they used. In comparison with the originals, I've got his back fins folded down on Orion, but you can see there's Orion, and I painted the windows. I've done some customizing to the original Orion, but you can see it's just kind of a lighter red, a lighter blue, instead of this kind of gunmetal-y gray on the original. This has kind of a lighter beige gray, but the colors pop. I think it looks okay on Orion there. And here's Hegemon with his original. Now, again, you can kind of see the this Orion does have the render form head on it versus the stock ToyWorld head. Just so you can see that difference between that head and that head. Whereas Hegemon does have the add-on feet, so you can see get a much better comparison of what those feet do. They give him just a little bit more height. They bring him up to the same height as Orion, and just make his feet look a little bit more sturdy. In proportion to the robot. So yeah, like I said, it was a Toys R Us exclusive. It's like pretty limited from what I understand. I think it was only like 250 pieces. And as far as I know, that's currently the only place to get it. It was either be at BotCon or pick it up on TF Source. But like I said, if you don't have either of these figures, they are fun figures. It's a great way to get both of them in one fell swoop. And again, if you're having trouble tracking down an Orion, this is, like I said, this is actually, if you just take out that purple gun, like I said, you swap out the black gun, it's actually a pretty decent looking Orion. Certainly a fine replacement if you can't find or don't want to pay the current prices for Orion on the secondary market. But yeah, there is the ToyWorld exclusive set of Orion and Hegemon.